city's got a whole crew over there. APD's pounding a couple homeless people, probably street people, human people, citizens, people that are American citizens, like you are. Probably. We're not. It don't matter. Everybody shares the same rights in the United States, whether you're a citizen or not, whether you're visiting or not. Every people share the same rights. All people are created equal under the law. That's the Constitution. And so this is you getting stolen from and bullied by the police. Real news, real press all the time.
So,
Alright, man. Maybe you move your stuff? Yeah. Are they going to steal it?
Oh, yeah.
No, good.
Back
top.
that's her?
See them on the water post?
So, you say he's been calling the cops like,
yes.
So that's his whole thing. He's like, you know what, I'm tired.
It's part of garbage.
It just so happens that.
Yeah, oh no.
So, this is Officer Cummings.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one, somebody over there breaking stuff. So, y'all go ahead. Hey, Randy, go ahead and do your thing.
Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Don't worry about it.
No, this is private property.
Huh?
This is private property.
There's an easement, though, about 6 foot by state law.
Again, I'm dealing with them.
You don't have to talk to me then.
Okay.
Don't talk to me. Just ignore me, Cummings. You're a bad cop.
Go ahead and break down, make the all this. Time. We're going to take 4 minutes. You want to get some stuff. You know what I mean? To make it easier to move. Okay. So go ahead and do your thing.
I got reports of officers right on this intersection telling a young lady that they're going to arrest her and should have sex with them. Is that okay? Under law, Cummings? You're a district rep for this district, aren't you? Aren't you a district rep? How many tickets did you write today for people that are waiting for the city to come on board to give housing? Would you guys rather have housing than police? That's what I'm saying. These are some bad cops here. 2 bad cops. Look how gray his hair's getting. Gonzalez. That's the one that ran over Terry Flakes, I'll bet you. It's the other Gonzalez? Well, point him out so I'll stop blaming you, Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm sorry this is going on, man. I've been fighting this for years, y'all. But what it is a class C district. And if they're kicking y'all off public property into private property, that's whose fault is that? That's their fault. You're good. Don't let them stress you out. I'm going to be a buffer, all right? And anytime you got a camera that's charged up, a cell phone, film them from doing their shit and expose them. We're getting cops fired left and right. They're beating up people. They're doing all sorts of illegal stuff. And when cops commit crimes, they erode the law. Then we don't have no law. Cummings is on a Go Smart vehicle, 618. Read it. 81-133-0600. Texas is sent. They want you to move back over there? No? Y'all can't move back? Where do you want you to go? But that's a problem. The law says under the state camping law, they have to tell you where you can lawfully go. So they're breaking the law. And they don't expect anybody to know their rights. Gonzalez, where can people lawfully go? Where can people go? They don't know where to go. They don't know how to comply with the law. Do you know the state law?
Well, if they want to, the first step would be to go to 505 Barn Springs, and they can get plenty of information there. That's where they get a lot of services.
Community court?
Community court?
Yeah.
So that's what they ask us. If they need help, take them there, and they will hook them up with services.
So you're taking them there now?
She doesn't want to go.
Oh.
But it's 505 Barn Springs. So that's always the best place to go. They'll
But not everybody, they don't have funding for everybody. That's the problem. So it's kind of a dead end. But so the state law says, statutory law, right? Don't apply.
So they'll let them
tell people where they can lawfully go.
No, I hear you.
No, that you can't. I'm sorry.
They can use the telephone. They can use the internet.
Oh yeah, you gonna let him use your telephone? Do you have a phone? You have the internet here, sir? He's saying you can just use the phone and internet, and they're gonna help you. I know. You live in a dream world. Everything's not fucking cupcakes and roses. You're in violation of the law. Are you also doing criminalization without reading the statute, Martinez?
You should go talk to the business owner, see how frustrated he is with people loitering on his property.
Isn't that your job?
Okay.
My job
They broke out his windows. They lit his front door on
people
fire.
Did? No.
They definitely. I'm not saying it was them.
This they shit. All
All
you
right.
they.
They
What about
defecated his front
Mexicans?
door.
Are we they
Yeah.
too? Are black people they? Stop using they. All of us aren't doing that shit. If you don't have any evidence, you don't have a crime. Fuck. They're saying they. But you just said they as y'all are breaking the windows of this business.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. See, exactly. Am I they too?
People would be arrested because they have cameras inside there.
Yeah. They the business owner. How about they the business owner? Oh, sorry. I knocked your water over. Cops are hot. So they're over here clearing people out, stealing their property. They got two dump trucks here and a crane. They don't have the rest of their crew here. They got a big crew, but they don't have the whole crew. It's ridiculous. Y'all doing all right? They messing with y'all? Y'all good? Yeah. They're gonna pick this trash here up? I'm gonna pick it up for them. Bunch of trash over there. Y'all gonna pick that shit up? Are y'all here for trash or people? Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah.
I got something I found, maybe of yours.
Yeah.
It's in a location.
Of mine?
Yeah, it was like this big with a microphone on top of it.
I got this mic.
No, I see that one.
It's not, but I might be interested in it. This is the only microphone I have.
What up?
Where was it? At Riverside? Nah, I've been over there now. But yeah, man, I think I might use it. Or you can use it. Oh yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one I've ever had.
Oh, no, there's something like this.
Dude, I'll use it. It's probably for interviews. Like I can put it on you, and you can talk, and I can be over here and get better audio of like interviews. Well, remote, they plug in, and the other one plugs in over there. That's probably what it is. I can't afford it, but yeah. It probably needs the other piece if it is that. There's two pieces. The one that plugs in and the one that you put on your, clip it in and you're talking. Yeah. You doing all right? The cops taking fucking with you too? You know what they just said? They just called you they. They said they, the homeless, are breaking this guy's windows. They. Can you say they? Did you break the window? I didn't break the window. He didn't break the window. They don't have any evidence. They need to stop saying they. They're putting everybody together. So he's saying that the people they just moved over there can't be over there because the business owner says that he owns the curb, which he doesn't. That's the public property. They're saying there's no public property on these streets, which it is. And they're saying that they have to move or they're trespassed. And he said they broke the windows. They as in the homeless. They. Crap.
What I don't understand is this. I've been in there for 8, almost 9 years.
Yeah,
I went through all the assessments. I even went to this police one just the other day. Realized that getting back down to Frida's phone, they weren't even able to hear us when we were making phone calls to them. I'm trying to figure out why people keep answering the phone going, hello, 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 like, you know. And so about the 4th month into it, you're trying to go, man, lady, are you listening to me?
Who are you talking to?
You're trying to call your caseworker off
Oh,
the
the
phone.
caseworker. So the
But
cops are over there saying all you got to do is go to Park Springs, they'll give you housing. That's not true. There's not enough housing for
The
everybody.
thing is, there's housing programs, but you've got to go through an assessment,
It
right?
takes years.
Not if you go through it and they stay on top of it. They're trying to get back on top of it.
Yeah.
Number one, they got to change the housing rules behind getting kicked out and not going back into housing.
Yeah.
They got to change that off the top.
Yeah.
They got to make sure you got second and third chances of housing once you get your first one, regardless of what goes on.
They're just trying to screen people out.
Because you cannot sit there just like if people come out and give me $5 to get your name and number.
What?
They put the insurance people come out and sometimes get you to sign up.
Oh yeah.
By law, if they give you 30 days to cover you for 30 days, and they tell that adjuster, I'm going to pay him, or I want $1,600 a week. That's what they're getting a week.
Yeah, no, they're getting paid
For
big
30
on that
days.
stuff. Yeah.
And that's each person.
I got a friend doing that stuff, and and the phones. I'm like, no.
But the thing is, once you go back in there the first day and you do it a certain way, you get more grant money. So you go in there one day, you go to a group of people, they ain't got nothing. Look, give them insurance. So look, I'll be back here in 3 days. I'll be here with a phone. You show back up to get this phone, I'll even have a $100 Visa card waiting on you. Because all that money is going to be given back to you.
Yes, grant
you
money.
ought to be able to give it back to them as your statement from your phone device of how you're going to insure the number of people that you're insuring.
Yeah.
Because if you have to insure 10 people on your insurance claim to be an agent, then that's what you got to do. But you got to and get those 10 people into a house, apartment. You can't just give them a $5 bill and tell them good luck.
Yeah.
Because there's no fixing that problem. There's not a fixing that problem at all.
Homelessness is a health problem.
It's a disaster in the society.
Yeah.
Because you're coming from a trial, a turmoil, or trial and tribulation that you're going to be judged upon. Regardless of how I show up today, you're still looking at me from what I did yesterday. Or how I presented myself when I first met you.
Yeah.
You're not worried about mine in your conversation right now, really.
Yeah.
You're going back to how did he represent himself when I first met this man.
Yeah, and I've known you for years, too, you know. You've been out here for years, you've been good.
Yep.
You know, and you've had to deal with these sweeps, this shit for years, and all these lies. They tell you that housing is just easy. You're just going to get housing. Just go to 500 Barton Springs, what Cummings just told me, and Gonzalez.
But you look at it, some of these guys may have been on the street. Some of these guys come home for service member support. Some of these guys are coming home to their jobs.
Yeah.
So they're pushed into situations where they're going back with the authorities. Okay, so they're all cool, man. They're not sitting on us. They want to come home and relax. But they don't want to come home and relax to a bunch of crap. They're looking over into the government.
Taking some of Dolly.
They want to come back home to their wives, their families, and be able to support and raise them after their service.
But they can get a real job. They don't have to steal from the
already
poor.
done once they left here and provided their work and giving them back
They don't have to steal people's dollars, you know? All right, take care. Got everybody all flustered out here. Nobody knows why they're breaking the laws. Nobody knows why the cops are calling them they. Racist ass cops. Y'all done sold out the race, man. Y'all sold out the race. Sold out the community. Together. All partners in crime. Partners in crime, man. Y'all cause people to die. 300 people die on the streets, most of them black and brown. Thank you very much for doing a disservice to the community. You fill up our jails with brown and black people. This is a white town. Why is the jail full of brown and black people, Mr. Brown officer? You sold out the community in La Raza. You sold out, man. You're a sellout. Look at all this fucking trash. Look at all this confetti someone threw. Shredded paper. That comes off a shredder truck. It's leaking. It comes off trash trucks. It's you guys. What you looking for? Mine? This right here is aluminum. This aluminum's recyclable. This is good for the earth if you recycle this. Recycle this shit. Do something good for society. Join the people. You can't be an enemy of the people forever. You risk other officers' lives when you act like this. You risk everybody's life. You destroy the law when you violate the law. You erode the law. So sick of this shit. Obviously, I'm not in a good mood today, y'all. Cops have been attacking me. Stealing my property, too. Trying to silence my voice. These cops are ridiculous. But take care, all right? 1330600. Cummings arrested me for doing this one day. For coming out here, giving out Know Your Rights information and leaflets. So this is a public easement, and anybody can be here. Anybody can walk through here. So this is why we boycott this business. This is why Austin doesn't buy tires here. Because this tire shop works with the police to oppress people of color. Viva la raza, pinche pendejos. Yeah, we're sick and tired of this shit. There goes the APD right there, an unmarked truck. F-150, brand new. This is what your money pays for, but it could go to housing. It could go to solutions for the economy, for the people. It could go for a lot of things. Instead, it doesn't. It goes coming. Gonna hit me? What? Gonna hit me? Do it. Hit me. Punk ass. Sick of seeing cops slam people down. Sick of hearing about cops raping women. Sick of cops not we protect women in Texas. We protect them. Y'all all right? Y'all good? Man, fuck those cops. Fuck. All day, every day. FTP, ACAB. If you, there's a reason I don't work oppressing others, working for the state, for politicians. There's a reason you don't do that job. These low life, low IQ, little dick fucking micro-tyrants coming over here stealing people's stuff. That's someone without any morals or principles. Always remember that. The people that do this art are the people who will resist white supremacy in all its forms. And yes, that means police too. Pretty cool art, actually. So that last stop was I-35 bridge. These are all fake plants. Plastic plants everywhere. That's all we need is more plastic plants. Yeah, we don't need that either. That's nice. Artists. Too. Police violence. Look, there's police violence right there. Kaepernick sending down a beam of light. Everybody up here sending down a beam of light to the oppressed. Wow. Wow. That's the future. Man. Crazy. I don't know what the cops are doing over here. I think but we're over here at 4th Street. This is my friend Roosevelt was slammed down by, actually it wasn't Cummings. Cummings was there, I believe. It was Garvey. It's the same cops. It's they don't rotate them very often. They're just the same district rep, high-ranking cops out here doing homeless patrols. They're all in motion now. Oh, we get to go? That's where everybody's going. All right. There I go. It's not really go. Whatever. So the railroad guys, they're cool. Just the APD and their goons. APD is a criminal organization. You see him on his laptop there driving. Can you be on your laptop and drive? Yesterday we caught DPS on their cell phone driving down the road. Can you be on your cell phone and drive? That's all I'm saying. Charlie Crockett, and hearing his music. Gulf and Western. Oh, he's Texas, right? Okay, he's probably from Houston or Corpus. Oh, who's this on the left? Can you name all these people? George Floyd, Mike Ramos. Man. So many. I bet you can't name all the people that have been killed by police of color. Black or brown. Indigenous. People scribbling all over this. Maybe the artist scratched out this cup right here. He's got his knee on his neck, knee on his back. Seeing that? Light's coming down. man. Back a little bit. Mic out of the way. Mike just doesn't want to stay out of the way. There you go. Beautiful. Better than the last art that was up here. And the last art was good too. Chris Rogers, man. Paper boy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, here it is. Sorry, wrong one. Wait, indeed. And this thing, I don't know. Really doesn't do anything for me. Oh, that's the brand of this business, holy moly. Used to be like, they used to be pro-homeless and then they became anti-homeless. They weren't really caretakers of Homer the Goose. Yeah, they're just a bunch of idiots. Rich people. I think it's Planet K money. Rich people, the ones that killed Oat Willies. No big deal. Just Austin dying in front of you. Not going to be many artists left, so enjoy the art while you got it. Austin's killing artists like me and others. They're killing us. Looks like they swept the old abandoned municipal court building because there was people there sleeping there for, I don't know. They swept it for South by Southwest. People came back. They swept it again. Probably yesterday. Waiting on the light to change here. Come on with it. We got some people over here. The same police. It's a sweeps crew. They'll probably put up a work zone around me to say I'm illegal because free speech is illegal. Talking about police crimes is illegal. The most illegal thing is if you know what's going on. The fact that I'm even filming this, regardless of whatever I do or say, what the police are doing, the city's doing to people when they say they're helping and they're not, is what you're not allowed to see. That's the criminal thing. You're not allowed to see this. This is not what you're allowed to see. Trains and all that. Y'all alright? They're not bullying me, are they? Not fucking with y'all? Good. Let me know. And always film these cops if they do stuff and just embarrass them. You know whose tent that is over there? I hope that they don't get their tent taken. It's a little green tent. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. What are they doing over here? You alright, sir? I'm here to make sure that they don't mess with you too hard, alright? Man ain't got no socks and shoes, but hey, it's cool. Bully them. They ain't got no socks and shoes. Gotta feel good to mess with people who don't have socks and shoes. Gotta feel real good. These scooters here, these scooters are all okay. These scooters here are okay. People are not okay. Human beings are not okay. Which makes more money, that scooter or a human being after you've given him opportunity? Him or her opportunity. Which makes more money? I just see things differently, that's all. I see things differently. They're giving out tickets, threatening people to arrest people, the usual. We know what they do. I do see a pair of shoes over there, so I think he just got caught unaware asleep. And they're threatening to move him. They'll take whatever if he doesn't move. But he's on a public space, not even blocking a parking spot. He's in the middle next to the pylons. Pylons are okay. Oh yeah, they're crushing this aluminum rack right now. That aluminum rack just got put in the crusher. There it goes. That's recyclable. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Did you want to talk? You want to talk? Bam. Caban with the N. Could be Caban. I would say it's probably Caban. Most languages don't have an ass sound like English. We got crazy ass language. English is a crazy language, right? You don't talk? You don't identify? Okay, I identified you for you. I'm sorry you don't. I'm sorry you're a bad cop. I haven't even met you yet and I know you're a bad cop. Yeah, so fraud, waste, and abuse is a department in the city of Austin that would be interested in the amount of recyclable things that are thrown into the landfill, causing excess spoilage of our land. So we've got so many landfills, and they're about to close them up when they get full, and they'll have to come into your neighborhood, wipe you out to make a new landfill, or go into the country, take some of our watershed land, and make it impermeable, full of waste. They're taking the bicycle wheels, also aluminum. They're going to go into the trash compactor. Good job, Cummings. You're a real recycler. So all that's going to the landfill. They're not sorting. But what people have done is they've relegated people of color out here on the streets to having to give something up to the devil, is what I've been told. You have to give the police something or they'll take everything. So it's a way of, they said, giving something up to the devils. The devil. Harming communities. Harming the communities of color. Harm. But they don't get it, so there's no use talking to them. They're okay with their paycheck. They're okay with their oath. They're okay with violating state law. They're okay with violating federal law. Anything for $1. They're like mercenaries. A lot of them come back from Iraq and they treat American citizens like we're the insurgents. When they're the insurgents, they're the enemy insurgents. They're the domestic enemy insurgents. Terrorists that are terrorizing our people of color, filling our jails full of people that don't have any money for attorneys. While the rich people don't go to jail, and if they do, they get right out because we have a cash bond system. If you don't have money, you don't get out of jail. You rot in jail. Looking at this guy's paper tag, wants to investigate everything, but he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. Ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. But we'll watch here because right after this, they're gonna steal a tent. Watch. There's nothing I can do to stop them. This is all fun and games for these guys. They enjoy it. See if I can get more of their banter over here. I don't even know if anybody can hear me on here. Can y'all even hear me? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody out there? It don't matter. It's all good. It's all good. Rock on. So they're real mad that city legal told them not to put up a work zone around me because we're in federal court right now, and then not to try to penalize me anymore and threaten and arrest me because it's stupid. Because anybody can talk and anybody can film. Filming is considered free speech by a U.S. federal law in the Fifth Circuit, which is where we're standing right now, on stolen land. On stolen land. All the money paid to the system is stolen from the people of this land. All the money that you see in front of you right now is from the people. And we authorize this, or not. We make those decisions. And we can't make an informed decision unless we know that there's a black man out here with no shoes and socks on that was woken up and being forced to move and pack all his stuff and being forced to give stuff up to the devil, and recycling's not being done. Get precious aluminum that has to be mined out of the ground and make huge swords in the earth mother. Precious aluminum being just putting the trash compactor to go to the landfill. That's going to take up more space on Turtle Island. More space on Turtle Island. Now all these guys are looking at the tags too, paper tag. They don't like the paper tag. He's going to call it in. He's got time to go after everybody out here. But I could walk around and show y'all trash. There's a piece of trash over there. The scooters are trash. Those scooters aren't humans. They're just more plastic junk that'll be thrown in a landfill also. If not now, later. End up in your creek. See how Cummings likes to try to do his micro-tyrant microaggressions on me, get all close to me. So did Garcia. This other guy wants to play silent games because he knows he's in the wrong. He hates himself. He's only glaring back in the mirror of himself. Kabam, whatever. It don't matter. He's got his shoes on now, good. I wouldn't go out without my shoes out here. It's bad news out here on the streets downtown. It's dirty, let's put it that way. A lot of drunks come out here and pee. A lot of yuppies, a lot of UT kids. Still looking at that tag, look at it. I don't like the tag. They're always ever vigilant to criminalize somebody, yet they get away with crimes. The gloves are to beat people up and steal their stuff. See this guy? See this worm right here? He's not threatening to arrest me anymore, is he? The last time he arrested me, the case was dismissed and ended up in a federal court. He's not threatening to arrest me now, is he? All these cops here, except for Devon, threaten to arrest me or have arrested me. They all talk. They all have meetings about me. They all have unconstitutional private meetings about me to try to figure out ways to stop me from speaking and filming. Unfortunately, that is conspiracy of parties, and that violates another law. Section USC 42, Section 1985, conspiracy of parties. At no point in time should the government get forces together to violate and deprive you of any citizen, any person of their rights. It's not actually any citizen. I think it's any person. So that means if you're here on a work visa, if you're here under amnesty, if you're a tourist, anything, if you're on a passport, you can't be conspired against by the government. So when they say conspiracy, they're messing with this antenna, messing with that person's antenna, messing with people's cars. Anyhow, the government needs to hold themselves accountable and transparent. And if they're not going to do it, we're going to do it. You need to get out here and let these guys know that you've seen enough, that you've seen the video of the woman saying that the police are going to rape her. If she doesn't arrest her, she doesn't let them rape her. You've seen that. That was some of these cops. One of these cops is doing it, if not all of them. They're all in conspiracy against her rights too. And I don't know about you, but in Texas, we don't do that. We don't put up with people being mean to women. If these cops want to rape women, they need to put on a dress. Look in the mirror. Because we ain't trying to do all that. We saw Non-Weiler going into the black community, black and brown community actually, over in Givens Park this weekend on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and threatening to pepper spray everybody, threatening to arrest everybody, threatening to pepper spray people's kids, threatening with a baton to beat people up. Other officers were cruising with him. He had backup, but he came in alone, a skinhead. They sent a white skinhead into the black community. They're calling for his job right now. They're calling for APD to change. March 2nd, we saw APD, how they are trained by the Mossad in Israel to slam down Americans. So they taught them Krav Maga, and now they're using Krav Maga not as self-defense, but as a way to beat up a trans woman to smash her face in the ground and leave blood on the ground on the streets of Austin. That's just some of the blood left on the streets of Austin. Whose blood will be next is the only question. But that's the training. APD said that's the training. That's their policy, to beat people up and injure them and hospitalize them. They're here declaring war on the population. They came back from Iraq and violated their oath to defend us from all enemies, foreign and domestic. All enemies, foreign and domestic. Now they're going to help them because they're on camera. Good. After 10 years of filming this, Martinez is going to try to look good on camera. That's all they do, is try to look good. A narcissist is a bad person that always wants to look good. And when the narcissist knows that you have information on them that destroys their face, when a sociopath, narcissist, pathological, violent human being like a police officer that lies under oath for a living and targets people of color in racist harm, oh, he's gonna padlock or something. No, he's gonna do something.
I don't have one.
So we're good here? We're good? He's good? Alright. You're good. You said you're good. You don't have to worry. Just trash pickup if you don't want something. That's your bed. Alright, you can keep his bed, I think. So now what? So now what? Freedom for who? Justice for who? Oh, they're gonna take his bed, taking his bed, and his pillow. Okay. We're letting them take to giving stuff up to the devil. Give it up to the devil. Give it all up to the devil, they say. Too much noise down here all the way off. So there's noise overhead, noise to the sides, and then you got these trucks making even more noise. It's loud. Because they crush his personal belongings. I think this might be one of our window washers. We have a whole team of window washers all across town. You need your windows washed, you don't want to get out, they'll do it for you. Tip whatever you want. In money, hopefully, not just water and food, but money. Because with money, you can get whatever you need. Yeah, it's a window washer. That's his bucket, the window washer. There might be another team that's relying on them. These buckets are hard to get out here, but you can get them behind restaurants. Those are like pickle buckets. Don't you feel better helping people than stealing? Doesn't that make you feel better? It looks better on camera. I know that's what you wanted. It looked a little better on camera. Your attitude, however, sucks. You need to learn to respond to the public better. You need to kiss our ass, because we pay you. We're your boss. You won't get promoted if you don't kiss our ass. You might get fired like Nonweiler's about to get. And those other cops that slammed down that trans woman, they're probably going to get fired. They might get charged and get thrown in prison. If that's what you want to be part of, keep covering up for Garvey and what he's been doing. We know what Garvey's been doing. We got reports from all over town of what he did. Yeah. You're spitting out your oath. You're spitting out your criminal intent. You might be purging the devil. Are you purging the devil right now? Are you purging the devil? Because you're going to burn in hell. You're going to need to repent eventually. Repent. Repent. I'll absolve you, my son. Repent, little boy. All right. You burn in hell. Don't blame me. When y'all are burning in hell, don't blame me. So why are they still messing with this dude? If he's good, why are they still messing with him? Does anybody know? I'm gonna take the spot where these cops were since they want to walk behind me. You good? All right, leave him alone. He's good. Cummings said he was good too. That punk ass cop right there said he was good like 5 minutes ago. Why are we still here?
Just doing my job, buddy.
I know, man, but he said you're good. He's good.
I'm not touching you, though.
I know. Don't touch him.
You're bothering him more
But
than
he's
anybody.
harassed. He's
You're
being
hurting
harassed.
him for the world.
Oh yeah, you feel like that? You feel like the press is harassing people? Okay. Well, at least I'm not making people die like you are. At least I don't steal people's belongings and hound over them when they're good. Leave people alone. That's his window washing gear. That's his work. That's his work y'all are messing with. Whatever. That's his work y'all are messing with.
I'm gonna talk to you over here. I'm not trying to.
This is his window. This is what he washes windows with. That's what he does for a living. So like, you know, that cop said he was good 5 minutes ago.
I'm not gonna let something go to the butt. I gotta get rid of that one. I gotta return that one.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to hassle him about his bike or something. I don't know. I'm gonna take the rest of his bike gear. Bike gear is not cheap. It's hard to put together a bike out of parts. You gotta collect. There's a lot of parts in the dumpsters. Roll out. See y'all later. Man, they should have left you alone 5 minutes ago. Many cops are bad. Don't let them take your stuff. If you don't want to give it up, make a trash pile away from your stuff. Say it's over there. Leave me alone. But I'm glad they didn't make you do so. Alright, you take care, man. You have rights. You're a human being. You have rights in America. There's a bunch of flyers from South by Southwest. There's a stack of them over there. Someone probably got paid to flyer people's cars and didn't do it and got paid anyway. They pay people to go out and do it, street team. I used to do it. Lightning Queen. NASA. Look at some of the local art here. Smiling faces. Not sure what I'm looking at, but it's interesting. There's a W. Cool. What is it? Sharpie and chalk. Sharpie and chalk. Alright. The chosen ones keeping Austin weird. Sometimes there will be messages for help up here. Desperate messages saying that you're killing us. We're dying. Help us. Now, I'm not saying that there's nothing, that there's not food at some places. I'm not saying that some people aren't getting housing. I'm saying that they're still got their knee on your neck. Even if you get housing, they're still coming after you. And they'll put you back on the street, and then you become an illegal again in Austin. So they're doing both. They're running both ends. And they're not spending enough money. They're spending more money on the convention center than they are on the port, on a building. They spend more money on South by Southwest Austin City Limits, all these music festivals, then they're spending on the poor. 1 year of spending money could eradicate poverty in Austin and homelessness. They're still evicting people. They're still kicking people out of the shelters, onto the streets and saying, why are you back out here? You're illegal. And they're criminalizing people for no damn reason. And they're stealing people's property. And the worst thing that they do is they're creating severe trauma on people. People are doing self-harm. People are actually doing harm against you. If you run into a homeless person that's mad, it's because of this shit right here. Because you let these people run roughshod through your town, tying up people of color, trapping them, entrapping them, raping women, doing all the shit that they do, beating people up, slashing tents, dragging them out of their tents, stealing people's property. All that shit that they do is done in your name, and you're not doing anything about it. America. So people can't rest, and they get treated like animals, and then they act like animals. You should be so surprised. How would you survive if the cops came out, didn't pick up any trash? Here's rotten stumps that they cut out to get rid of homeless people, but they didn't get the stumps out, so they're just stuck in the ground as a tripping hazard. Kind of makes a nice little seat, but then like all this irrigation that they had underground, all this plastic trash, this old manhole that goes nowhere now, it's just now become a planter. So like, yeah, there's a lot of wrong going on. There's a lot of fraud, waste, and abuse. There's people having to push their stuff around. This lady's been out here in this wheelchair. She's pretty mean too. She's been out in this wheelchair for a couple of years now. Nobody's helping her. But the city's got money to hire security guards. They're looking at me right now. They're looking at me right now. They might want a piece of me. They might get a piece. I don't care. Are y'all just looking at me? What do you need? Why y'all mean-eyeing people? How you doing, man? You doing all right? Why y'all mean-eyeing me?
Who?
Y'all were looking at me. I don't know.
They're looking at you, you're looking over there.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going. They're about to steal someone's tent. Is that cool?
Who you working with?
Challenger Street Newspaper is a 501c3 nonprofit. I've been with them for 14 years. Who are you working for?
I work for the city of Austin.
Okay, that's who I'm watching. Watching you. You work for me. Shut up. Thanks, man.
You gonna watch me?
I'm going. I gotta go film them stealing a tent. You just heard me that. You deaf? Okay. Still yelling at me. He wants to threaten me. I'm gonna go over here actually, because they're gonna get mad at me filming this tent being stolen. That's the problem. The more that they steal, the worse that they do. They don't want me to. If there's someone, they're gonna slash their tent and beat them up and all that shit. They're not gonna want you to see that. If they got a brand new tent here given to by mutual aid nonprofits and churches, so Mosaic Church, Street Forum. Who else? I mean, we used to give out tents too. I've given out hundreds of tents, and this is what happens to them. This is what happens to people's homes right here. Just snatch it up and take it. All the property inside, just snatch it up and take it. Don't worry about it. Cops are here. Cops laughing. Cummings is laughing. Look at you. You're a big man throwing away someone's tent. You're a big man. Big man violating the law, Cummings. Doing a good job, Cummings. You're a district rep? You know the law? Did you even get law classes or anything? You didn't even learn the law? Y'all just committed a felony for a cop. You just stole someone's home for the government. How does that feel? How much do they pay? How much does that bullshit job pay? Y'all are bastards. How much does this job pay? Cummins is making like $110,000 a year. Just to let you know how much their jobs pay. These contractors aren't making that much. They're probably making 15 an hour. Cop smell too, I don't know. Somebody take a bath. There's some trash right here. Trash all in here. All sorts of stuff going on here. City can't take care of its bike rack. City can't take care of, you know, there's trash everywhere. The city can't take care of highway trash. Coffee cups. The city can't take care of none of that, but they can sure smash your tent in a second. If you're not standing there with it, they're gonna steal it. Shame, 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 shame. Shame. Hey, I hope they keep a nice spot with your name on it in hell. Where are these cops going now? Are they done fucking with people? Criminal gang, together. You're under arrest. Arresting cops for violating the law, violating the Constitution. Maybe we'll have a different day. Because they left this man alone. He doesn't have anything. So if you don't have anything, they'll leave you alone. If you don't have a home, any kind of nothing, they'll leave you alone sometimes. But then what happens when everyone that has a tent's gone? Who are they going to go after next? DPS running its rounds. DPS also steals from the homeless, but they're a little more relaxed about their rules. Even though they lie and cheat and steal. Even though they lie, cheat, and steal. They're a little bit more relaxed about the rules. APD runs roughshod. DPS, they know that they're supposed to obey the law more. Let's just put it that way. So they do less of that stealing from the homeless shit, but they still persecute the homeless. Fuck the police. The lady was looking at me. I'm pressed. I don't have to do audits. I'm pressed. I'm the press. So I don't have to do audits. But I'm more like activist press. They just stole a dude's tent. Or someone's, I don't know, dude or woman. Stole it right there, right in the parking lot.
I know it's really wild. Alright, so they've been giving out tickets to everybody out. That red car is also my car, and that car's been underneath this bridge for a year and a half. Check that out. Oh, you're good, man.
Anyway, so you're Big Tony. No, you're not Big Tony. You're Big Tony?
Huh? No, I'm Leslie.
Leslie. Oh,
yeah.
I had a friend named Leslie. He was very famous in Austin. He was a trans. He ran for mayor. Like
everybody keeps telling me about that same person.
Yeah, we were talking about this homeless oppression by the police. He would write "fuck APD" on his ass and wear a thong and go on a march down Congress. They took his card. It said "fuck APD" on it. They impounded. He was at the post office inside. The police came and took it to the impound and wrote "faggot" in paint all over it. He took a picture through the fence and he got like $10,000 out of a suit or something.
What? That's
yeah,
crazy.
because it was hate speech back then. It'd been more now. But anyways, tell me what you were saying.
Oh, well, yeah, man. All right, so right now I got like 5 tickets. And on these tickets that they keep giving us around here, it says, ticket not displayed for parking. And I'm like, how are you supposed to? I haven't even talked to them. There's no machine here, dude. Yeah. I'm like, what am I even have it on video. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Just like download the app on my phone and just leave my phone and hope it don't die on display for y'all? I mean, it don't make no sense. They won't talk to you. They won't say nothing. They just say, call the number.
Get a hold of Marianne Grubbs. She's the head of the municipal court. Marianne Grubbs. Mary Jane. Mary Jane Rose.
I don't know.
Anyways, I don't remember Mary Jane. Anyway, so she's head of the whole municipal court, and I've got like, as doing this work, I've probably got 30, 40 parking tickets now. They threaten to tow. So they threatened to tow and boot me, and I threatened to sue their ass. I said, do it. Do it. Just do it. I said, you got a warrant or a lien? I got a Fourth Amendment right. It's just simple shit. And just keep repeating the law. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The law is what
Well,
matters.
see, my mother, my aunt, and my other aunt, and some of my cousins, they all do audits based in South Carolina. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Come up with me. It's Lizzardo, Giganticus on YouTube. I was suing in federal court. I just filed a new lawsuit like 2 weeks ago for, they arrested me for playing music after I was not playing music. Instead, I refused to stop playing music on the affidavit. And it got dismissed. They wanted me for like 2 years. The court, they just wouldn't let it go. And at the last minute, they dismissed it. Like, and I was pro se, no lawyer. And it got dismissed. And I'm like, okay, well, perjury, dismissal, now I can sue. And I sued. It was South by Southwest. I was singing about police murders.
Okay.
Okay. Another guy was playing across the street from me they didn't even talk to. I was in front of the Driscoll Hotel, but I didn't know this at the time, but now I know. That's where Southwest started. It was in front of the Driscoll Hotel.
Oh, is it?
I'm like, oh, no shit. What? How opportune that I would be arrested there.
What's going on?
How much? What's going
You
on
work
with
for
you?
the Challenger?
Yes. That guy over there was harassing me, too.
Oh, well, he wants to know what your name is.
I told him what I was doing.
What's your name?
None of your goddamn business. Y'all do not have the right. The government does not have the right.
I'm not the government. He just wants to know.
The city.
Doesn't mean I'm representing the city.
That means you work for us. We ask your names. You don't ask our names. Unless we're violating the law, we're not a.
Well, look, if you're a newspaper reporter, that's cool, and I understand what you're reporting on, but you probably shouldn't be
reporting on police and city oppression.
I understand that, and I'm not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying, you probably shouldn't have flipped him the bird. That's all I'm saying.
That's the First Amendment. I'm covered in the First Amendment.
Look, if
y'all are working.
You get more bees with honey.
They were staring me down from the crowd.
You just wondering what you're doing. That's all.
I'm walking this way. Don't worry about what we're doing on a public sidewalk. Stay y'all's asses in your offices and get those security guards off the sidewalk. Y'all don't own it.
You are total anti-authoritarian, aren't you?
No, I'm in federal court. You want to go to federal court with me?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. What's your name?
None of your goddamn business.
All right, then piss off. Take your bullshit, white trash bullshit the fuck out of here. Your power don't fucking influence me.
Are you filming me now?
You're alive, bitch. You're all across the damn internet. I'm tired of being oppressed by you guys.
This guy that's
You're
reporting
not helping
against
the homeless with that attitude. Get the fuck out of here.
You're a dumbass.
Your mom should have swallowed. You know what? You get the fuck out of here. We don't need you like white trash, fucking white power supremacists. The city doesn't own us. We own the city. These are our streets. You're not even in your property. Get back in your property.
There's a couple of different types of homeless people.
Yeah.
And you're the type that.
I'm the type that doesn't fucking put up.
You're the
with
type
bullshit.
that deserves to be homeless the way you act.
Yeah. You wanna do something about it?
Oh, now
you
you threatening me now?
Kiss my ass. Kiss my fucking big fucking white ass. I'm white just like you. I'm a white female just like you.
White female.
I'm MAGA white female just like you.
You're a white female?
Aren't you? Aren't you MAGA?
You work for the
Are you MAGA?
Do you work for the Challenger newspaper? You said
I'm
you
not
did.
talking to you.
Where's your badge?
I don't consent to this conversation.
Yeah, so you can play that game.
Hi. Move. Go back home. You're a cuck. Tired of the city doing all this shit. Stealing people's fucking tents and shit. And that's how that goes down. They don't have any right to ask anybody's name. They don't have any right. You know, the HMI.
Oh, I know. Like I said, my aunt and them, they do audits all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But I have warrants, so I'm trying to like.
You want to continue the interview?
I gotta head over here to Target, get this battery, and then I gotta head to Trinity, get the new card, and then I gotta go wash clothes for me and my son.
Alright, well, man.
I got a lot doing.
Yeah, hook me up with your friends as long as they're not into that white supremacy shit, because I'm definitely brown, I'm indigenous, and we don't put up with any of that shit. White people coming up to us, yelling at us, what are your name? When they work for us, that's the wrong power dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I'll give my friends. You got Facebook? Okay, I'm only on Facebook. Like I said, I'm old. My friend's on all the other stuff. You know that trans woman that got face planted in the blood? It's national. That's our video.
Wait, Juanita?
The police, it's not Juanita, Jocelyn. They slammed her face down like that,
Oh,
and blood and everything, just for like trying not to be like just for walking during South by. And the trans community's mad. Yeah, that's our video. Oh yeah. Keep videoing yourself, all right? Stand up for the SWEEPS, you know. They shouldn't be taking these tents. Put up with this bullshit. So they sent their employee all the way across the street to come hassle me about who I am, where I'm from. I'm gonna stay homeless for the rest of my life. I deserve it for standing up for my rights, standing up for people, standing up against oppression. I deserve it. Okay. Okay. See, that's when I need the bear spray. Nice bear spray, get that fuckhead out of my face. I told you I was in a bad mood. I'm not putting up with no shit. I had cops attacking me. I've seen cops attacking people. I've seen blood on the streets. And I'm incensed. Look that word up. It's probably not the incensed you think of. I'm gonna go that way anyway. Told him to kiss my white ass. I got that from crackhead Barney and Leslie. Leslie would say stuff like that, but crackhead Barney, she puts the white paint on. She's a black female, and she goes off on him. And then she says she's white MAGA. I was just incorporating some of that crap. Because these people think they know something. They think they own something. These guys that work here are dickheads. The guy went all the way over there to come ask me my name. Look at him all mad. Look at him all mad. Look at him all mad. He wants to talk now. He wants to talk. They don't know anything about the Constitution. So this is a public sidewalk. Anybody can be here.
He's walking.
Yeah.
He's walking by our building as I'm speaking.
I came up because I heard you were sending somebody over to me.
We provide storage for the homeless for downtown Austin Community Court.
Public sidewalk, you don't like it, you can leave.
He's throwing bird fingers at people, telling people to F you. That's not professional. And that's not an advocate for the homeless. He worse than the homeless.
It's the fucking Constitution. It's the law. It's the law. It's the law. If you don't like the law, go in your building.
Get behind me, Satan.
You are Satan. You're the devil, man. You should be ashamed of yourself acting like you do.
No,
you know, you work for the people. You work for the people. You know what? You can suck an egg. We don't care. Just go inside. Both of y'all go inside. Get your lazy asses inside.
If you're a journalist, you should be more polite.
If you're getting paid by the public, you should be more polite to the public. Yeah, tear your ass. You got a bad attitude, son. Nobody's got to give you their name. I don't work for you, you work for me, and you're in hiding. But you know what? I got your face, and we know who you are. The streets are watching your ass. You police informant. Police narcs. 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 I don't know what's wrong with your boys, but I was over there, and they were fucking looking me down. You know the sidewalk is public, right? The Constitution's pretty clear about that. If you guys can't handle the law, you shouldn't be working for the people. Get retrained. Get your boys retrained. Put them on a leash before they hurt somebody. You heard me. You heard me, white boy. You heard me. Hey, let your mouth be. You're supreme, right? I know, you're supreme. You're not deficient like you look. You're really supreme. I like your truck. Who paid for that? I did. Punk ass. You're not gonna bully me today. Ain't gonna happen. You don't need my name. You don't need to know anything. Shouldn't even told him I was working for the paper. Because I'm actually Lizzardo Giganticus. I'm actually Lizzardo Giganticus, and I can stream this as press. I have multiple press credentials. Anybody that films and releases, I don't know if you watch The Auditors, anybody that films and releases to the public is considered press under federal case law in the Fifth Circuit, and I believe national. I believe that's national also. And also the government doesn't control these sidewalks. They think that they control people's use of the sidewalk, but they don't. Let's make sure we get his license plate. As long as they're going to be like little narcs, we're going to get their license plate. So this is his F-150 STX, whatever that stands for. Special model and package a Ford. You may not have a front license plate, but almost everybody has a back license plate. So this becomes dangerous when they try to like audit the government, because the government doesn't want to be audited. The government wants to just do whatever they want, and they want to force people to follow their rules, but they don't want to follow the law. They just want to have rules. They just want to have their butthurt feelings. You can't call out white supremacy to the government. Like Mayor Watson cut my mic when I called out Nazi Barbie Mackenzie Kelly, who works with the Proud Boys, a Nazi skinhead organization. I got your license. There it is. FYS 5024. Let's see, what's that first letter? Sam, yellow Sam. F7, what was that? Whatever, F5, whatever I said. Shit's gone now. Anyways, so they don't chase me off. I usually chase them off. I mean, these guys think that I'm going to face police threatening to beat me up for speaking and filming, that I'm going to face them down, but I'm not going to face down these punk-ass micro-tyrants. I mean, I'm sure he has a gun in his car. Most white people have guns in their cars, just to let you know. Most white people are felons, but the jails are full of black and brown people. Do I need to repeat myself? Most white people in Austin are felons, but our jails are full of black and brown people. Figure that one out. Huh? Oh, I was on the street. I'm a member of the street press, and they took someone's tent that wasn't a brand new tent that we give out, and people like churches give out. And then these students over here were on the sidewalk glaring at me, the security guards. And so I went over there, and when I go over there, no, I just yelled at him. Like, well, I kind of came closer to him. Like, what's the problem? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm on the sidewalk. And then they wanted to bully me, and then they called the cops on me. I'm a boss of my challenge newspaper, and that guy came over there. They sent that guy over there to get my name. You can't ID the press. And then he got mad when I called him a white power, white trash, fucking white superior piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my face, because I don't deal with authority. I'm in a bad mood. So yeah, now they're all fucking calling director and shit. But see, I'm multiple press. I'm not just that anymore. I was that 14 years ago. I still keep that task, but they're run by white people. So I run several other organizations, so I'll stay fresh no matter what. I don't have a boss. I don't have a mom. I don't have, you know how it is? Like, when you don't have nobody telling you. So they're not going to tell me nothing. I just had all the cops over there fucking with this black man right here with no shoes and socks, just fucking with him. And he's fucking with me. Yeah. Nice meeting you. This is the owner that tows everybody's cars. That's the tower. This is the only sign that they have. And once someone parks in front of it, you can't see it. Then they get some of these. And here's the company, Austin Express Towing. Is that the one? I thought it was tow time. But they sit across the street all day waiting for someone to park, and then they boot and tow their car. They'll boot it for, I think it's $100. And then if they tow it, if the tow company's there, then it'll be like $200. So you go out and just trying to visit Austin. It's very unscrupulous. It's racketeering. And the police, guess what? The police run all the tow companies, topless bars, liquor stores. They own a bunch of it. And that's been going on for like 50 years. The police are the organized crime in Austin. So it's okay. Maybe I should just kiss their ass. Yeah, maybe I should just kiss cop ass and just ignore all the stuff going on. Maybe I should just kiss this Scooter. We love you, Scooters. You're the best. Anyways, this is where we're at. This is 6th Street. They're trying to gentrify the street. There's like blocks of empty buildings, and the homeless are out on the streets. People are forced to be homeless by the government that steals all this money, and by the corporate people that brand Austin in blood. That red right there is the blood of the streets, the blood of people of color, the blood of trans people. That's what the red comes from. That pink over there, I don't know, represents the bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie? Whatever, you know what I'm saying, bourgeois.